To be able to start at one place, transition into your new normal, and to achieve such a high level of success, that has to be so gratifying and just so life-affirming. It's an honor and privilege to be a part of that as well. My name is Atiba Wade, and I am the head coach for Team Army's Warrior Care and Transition Unit.
U.S. Army Warrior Care and Transition focuses on adaptive sports as a vehicle for transition for the wounded, injured, and ill soldiers and veterans returning from duty. A lifelong swimmer, Atiba has traveled nationally and internationally to swim and coach with a variety of athletes.
Well, the beauty of what I do is I have the opportunity to work with everyone, and I've worked with children from Learn to Swim, adults Learn to Swim, children that are advanced athletes, well, advanced swimmers, and adults that are advanced swimmers, and everything in between. What makes this opportunity so unique is the individuals that I work with are unique. They are transitioning into their new normal, or transitioning out of their military life into civilian life. There's something that they're transitioning into or out of. And when you're used to having a certain familiarity with yourself, it can be a little bit unsettling, it can be a little bit discouraging, it can even be a little bit depressing when you have this new skill set. So being able to introduce the athletes to their new normal through swimming, I really have to creatively apply my skill set, and that has made me a better coach and definitely a better person. Swimming is a very honest sport. It's a very humbling activity, it's a very humbling endeavor, but the thing that makes it great, it's a skill, well, it's a sport that can actually save your life. That's one. And the principles that you have to apply in the water definitely apply to life.
In 2016, Atiba says a friend who was coaching in the Care and Transition Unit called him and told him there was an opening. After coaching at a camp first to test the waters, Atiba says it was a perfect fit.
By far, this is the most rewarding work that I do. Being able to work with our soldiers and veterans who fight for our country and stand up for the things that make this country great, being able to work with them and help them with my highest level of skill, which is coaching, being able to do that is truly an honor and a privilege.
Through this program, athletes from all branches of the military are gearing up for the Warrior Games each year.
Well, the great thing about the Warrior Games is that there is something for everyone. It is basically like an Olympic-style competition for adaptive sports. We have not just swimming, but we have track and field, we have shooting, we have rowing, we have archery, wheelchair basketball, sitting volleyball, wheelchair rugby, golf. There's so many events, there's so many opportunities for people not just to compete, or for the soldiers and veterans to compete, but for the general public to come and actually help in the celebration and in the support of the soldiers and veterans who have overcome so much to be here. To be able to take a soldier or veteran who has had issues with drugs, or who has PTSD, or who has a traumatic brain injury, or has to learn about their new normal with their new bodies, that is what this is all about. So being able to work with each person, they have their own story, and it just makes every experience so worthwhile.
A program from the Department of Defense, the Warrior Games has seen many successful para-athletes go on to compete in the Paralympics. At the end of the day, Atiba says it's all about supporting the men and women who put their lives on the line. What's his approach to coaching these veterans?
It's a simple answer. You treat people like people. You recognize everyone's humanity, you look them in the eye when you speak to them, and you just go from there. It's nothing complicated. Just have compassion, have empathy, and be passionate. The soldiers and veterans, when they come home, they need our support. And to be able to support them in any way you can, be it financial, be it volunteering your time, whatever it is that you can do to enhance the quality of these brave men and women that have given so much to us, I would encourage the public to do that.
Participants in the Warrior Games can go on to compete in 9 adaptive sports in an international event created by Prince Harry called the Invictus Games. To learn more about warrior care and transition with the U.S. Army, visit wct.army.mil or find them on social media. I'm Caitlin Hedersheet, NCW Life News.